The market is moving in a beautiful downtrend. So if you want to trade this market, you are told that you should draw your trend line and then wait for the market to come back and test your trend line again. Then you execute your trade. So meaning you'll have to draw your trend line like this, and then maybe let's say you wait for the market to touch your trend line, meaning if you find the market around this area, you'll have to wait for the market to come back to your trend line, meaning you'll miss this entire move of the market. So which means that this strategy or this approach is not a good enough approach. So as a trader, if you want to maximize your opportunities, you don't have to rely on one approach. You'll have to add into your confirmation. So don't just wait for one thing. In this case, you don't have to only wait for your trend line to be touched here, because if you do that, it means that you'll be missing a lot, because there are some cases where the market is very strong enough and it doesn't go back to your trend line. So what should you do in those cases? So what I usually encourage traders to do is that they shouldn't only focus on the trend line. They should also focus on the support and resistance, because usually when the market is moving in huge momentum, it will usually break those levels and retest them, but sometimes it will not retest them due to huge momentum. So for an example here, I'll just put these horizontal lines in some good levels. Let me just remove that one. Sorry about that. So I'll put them in some very important levels, but I'll just put in a few levels. So if you can see here, we have some very interesting zones. So we have support levels here. We have two support levels here, meaning the market or the sellers, they pushed here and they were fought or they were resisted by the buyers. Again, they tried pushing down and they were resisted by the buyers, meaning this area, it is very important, because that's where the buyers felt like, no, it is enough, we have to try to push the market up. But unfortunately, they did not push that market up, and then the market broke that level, and then it went all the way down, and then it retested it with this small retest here. Same thing applied. The sellers pushed the market down, and then the buyers, they try to also demonstrate their strength. So this makes this level a very important support. And then market pushed down again. That support was tested. The market pushed up, and then it broke that level, and then it went down. Yeah. So same thing apply here. You have a support. Buyers, they are trying, they are failing. Go down, they try again, pushing up, they fail, and then the market breaks that level. So you see that if you follow this kind of analysis, you see that you have a lot of entry targets here, apart from you waiting for your trend line to be touched or to be retested. You have a lot of entry opportunities in this market. Why? Because you didn't limit yourself into one method or into one strategy. So what am I trying to say here is that make sure that you don't focus on one method. In this case of a trend line, focus also on the support, focus also on the resistance, focus on breakouts. Where this support is broken, that's where you should be executing your trade. Where the support gets broken again, that's where you should be executing your trade. And where the support gets broken again, that's where you execute your trade. So it means that as the market went down, while others, they are still waiting for this opportunity, you will already be in the market from all the way up here. So there is nothing that should be limiting you as a trader.